In this episode, here comes the bride, all dressed in white. But who's that guy? He gave her a fright.
And on the flip side, is there anything better than a 2-for-1 speaker deal? What do Zach Galifianakis and Robert Redford have in common? And I give Mike a proper send-off for his wedding this weekend with the ever-so-famous wedding roast poem. Mike, hit the music.
And welcome back to the man in a mirror's favorite podcast, the Funny Business Podcast. For those who are joining us for the very first time, we are so sorry, but this is the last podcast that will ever happen where I am considered a fiancé. The next episode you will hear, I'm considered a very well-married man. The nuptials, which is literally a word that I despise,
that sounds
will
sexual.
Be tied. Yeah, nuptials sound sexual. Let's start a campaign like that. Nuptials equals sexual.
I would like to not share that campaign.
Okay, good. I'm glad that's not your opening thing in your speech. So, my name's Mike Gambita. Alongside with me is my best friend, my roommate for life, apparently the best man listed as the green room for the Zencaster, Mr. Matt Summers. Matt, how are you? How are things?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today on Zencaster on the Funny Business Podcast to celebrate a boy, nay a man, entering the next phase of his life. I am doing great. I am hyped up, excited. Yeah, I'm just excited. It's going to be a great time. I don't know. Well, let me ask you, how you feeling?
I'm ready for it. I think I said last week, ready to do the damn thing. But I say that in good conscience that we're just waiting. Had a fantastic time putting together, as I pointed last week, our seating chart. So the seating chart is completed. It is bubble wrapped for protection.
Wrapping things for protection is good.
Yes, Matt. Very much so.
Let me ask you this. How's work been this week for you?
Follow-up question.
Is it just like, not that you don't want to be there, but is it just like, I really don't want to be here this week?
I'm not sure if I've told you this, but we have an event the same day as my wedding.
No, I did not know this.
So, maybe that is why I'm feeling a separation of church and state, literally. That by the time I come home, then it's probably going to all hit me in shambles, and I should probably record it, and then just cry profusely that I'm getting married.
Is it like the event?
No, it is not the event.
Oh, okay.
I would have never, ever planned the event for my wedding.
I know you well enough. I didn't think so, but maybe it was out of your control.
October was a non-negotiable.
Okay, good. Nice.
In a way. So yeah, I think, and I told Jenna, once I get home, I said, we'll be ready to go. And I said, I'll be just as excited. And, every day she gets told by one of her coworkers, 4, 3. So really today, 1 at the time of this recording.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. But no, I just getting everything ready, and it'll be a good time. It was funny. I saw on Facebook my mentor who is from high school that is also coming to the wedding.
Nice.
I saw a picture of him, and I screenshot it and I sent it to him. And there's this other teacher who is also a coach for him in a high school sport. And I said, this man looks like he needs to be on People's Sexiest Man Alive. And I said, look forward to seeing you this weekend. And of course, his response, pretty sure that's you. And Saturday will be even better. We're looking forward to it as well. So I said, you're too good to me.
It's going to be a great weekend. Not even a great day. It's going to be a great day on the day of. But the vibes are going to be high. It's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And I want you to know, anything you need, I like anything. No questions asked.
Well, clearly that faced the litmus test when I texted you all those responsibilities. You're like, oh, that's easy.
Whatever you need. I'll cover anything up. That sounded more sexual than I wanted it to sound. I meant I don't know. Go on.
It sounded more serial killer like.
Oh, that's what I meant it to sound like. Okay.
That's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you need. Yeah.
Well, Matt, I thought, why the hell not? Let's talk about one more wedding story that I found. I think God decided to say, Mike, you got to talk about one more wedding story before you get married. So I found this on New York Post. Matt, I believe if my brain serves me correctly, which sometimes it doesn't on this podcast, we have talked about the crazy lady that was invited to the wedding party that gave an open speech, and she's like, I'm better than her. I made you like dumplings, whatever that was. We've talked about people that are going on their honeymoon and finding out that either their in-laws or their own parents are attending their honeymoons, whether that is at a tropical resort or up in a cabin. But today we're solving a mystery. Well, better yet, we're talking about a mystery of a wedding reported by New York Post by Asia Grace. Matt, this occurred in the United Kingdom. So we're heading overseas. And Michelle, we're going to talk about Michelle. The female name of Michael, Michelle.
How fitting.
What a fun name. Michelle Wiley, Wylie.
It's a very British name.
Yes. And we're going in a time machine. We are going back to November of 2021. They tied the knot beautifully. And Matt, as every couple that hires a photographer, they get photos at the end. Well, not really at the end, but in a couple weeks, they get the photos from the wedding. And, Michelle and her husband were flipping through the flip book and some of the photos, but they noticed something while they were going through some of their photos, particularly when they were walking down the aisle after they now pronounced you man and wife, bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Wiley. There's somebody in the background, Matt. Take any guesses who it might be or what it is?
What it is?
Yeah, what it is, who it is.
Is it someone that was not on the guest list?
You are correct.
Okay. Is it a person?
What's that?
Is it a person?
It is a person.
Okay. Is it a police officer?
Not a police officer.
Is it a criminal?
No.
Okay. Janitor. I don't know.
No. Okay. So they didn't recognize the person that was in the seating that they had at their venue that they tied the knot. Which, by the way, the gentleman who Michelle married to, there's a photo of him. He's in a kilt.
Okay.
Walking back. I asked Jenna to do that. She's like, no, Mike, you're wearing a suit.
Did they play bagpipes as she walked down the aisle?
Oh, that would have been amazing. Okay. Yeah, a total stranger. And of course, that sparked, who is this person? Nobody remembered him being there. Nobody invited him. And it seemed as though he Houdini'd out after the vows. Matt, for 4 years, Michelle has posted this photo online, desperate to find out who this man is.
That's insane.
4 years later, Michelle has still, to this day, have no idea who this individual was.
That's crazy. I couldn't imagine.
So, of course, enter social media influencer Daza. The man posted on TikTok, because, no modern mystery gets solved without TikTok.
That's correct.
Posted the photo. 2 hours later, they identified the person.
Of course they did.
Yep. So the crasher was 33-year-old painter, decorator, and accidental gate crasher, Andrew Helleman.
Like the mayonnaise?
No, that's Hellman. Helleman. Helleman.
Common mistake.
Yeah, it's okay. Of course, when the individuals found out who this person was, they were like, why were you there? Who is he? Where is she? Why were you there? Andrew thought he was attending his partner friend's Michaela's wedding.
Oh.
Got the wrong hotel, the wrong groom, and the wrong bride. And the bagpipes fooled him at the door thinking, yep, seems Scottish enough. Sat through the ceremony throughout the whole thing and then bolted to the real wedding.
Seems Scottish enough. It's hilarious. So why didn't he just walk out?
Matt, you put yourself in one of these situations.
Yep.
I know somebody that's been at the wrong funeral before.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. So you can't just really get up and leave. Like, think to yourself, like, if you got up, let's just say somebody crashes Jen and I's wedding. I mean, first of all, everybody would know who this person is because I think by now everybody knows who's coming. Anyway, could you imagine standing up in the middle of the wedding and leaving?
So not like in the middle, but when you maybe realize that the groom standing there is not the person you know, I think you have a few seconds to make it out.
I believe it was analysis paralysis. Probably was like, should I stay? Should I go?
Mm-hmm.
Should I like lean into my chair a little bit more so nobody sees me in the photographs?
Mm-hmm.
Luckily enough, Michelle, once she met Andrew, basically was like, I wish he would have stayed for the reception. So it was an open invite.
Yeah, at that point, you just got to play into it. Like when they're walking down the aisle, it gets super hyped up. And it, like he said, in his defense, it seemed Scottish enough.
Mm. Let's just quickly cover the power of social media and, more importantly, how quick it was to find this person on TikTok compared to the 4 years that Michelle was trying to find this person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the internet remains undefeated every single time.
Yeah. So, Matt, you've presented this in the idea. So if you walked into the wrong wedding, how long would you last before faking a bathroom break and running?
So in my scenario, because some weddings are different. Sometimes the groom and the groomsmen walk down the aisle. Sometimes they're already standing there.
Right.
So in my head, if I am sitting there and like the groom and the groomsmen walk in on the side, like before music's starting to play, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm at the wrong wedding, then you book it. If it's different, when the groom's walking down and like it's actively starting, you gotta wait it out. In my head, I start making up a story on how I know the bride or the groom. Then maybe stay, I think, for cocktail hour, because at that point you deserve at least a cocktail and a drink, or a few, appetizers and a drink.
Right.
I would think.
It seemed as though, I'm looking through these photos, it seemed as though the only exit was the center aisle.
Yeah. As that is for most weddings, I would think.
So I think there wasn't really an opportunity for Andrew to walk in the middle of the aisle during the ceremony. It looked pretty intimate just based on the photos. Like it looked like not a small venue, but your typical hotel venue, like space. Definitely was very compact from that point.
Yeah. And let me ask your perspective. Let's say this weekend, God forbid, someone's there that's not supposed to be on accident. Would you rather they get up in the middle or like as it's beginning and cause a scene, or would you rather them just wait it out? Like you got to think about the wedding video at that point. Do you want that person getting up and interrupting the video or like photographs, or God forbid you have one or two photos as you're walking down the aisle with like a random person you don't know?
I think Jenna would have different opinions. I would be okay if they were there. If all of a sudden it was just like, oh shit, I'm at the wrong place. At least they were respectful for it, and it wasn't. I am not in the position where I'm looking through those photos and being like, who is this person and why this person was here? Mm-hmm. I do remember when I filmed a wedding video, my only wedding video, that during communion, so this is a Catholic wedding, during communion, there was a homeless man that actually walked in from the side window to receive communion during the wedding.
That's a fun story for your wedding day.
Mm-hmm. I'd be okay with it.
Well, yeah, like in the other scenario, what if the bride's walking down the aisle and this guy just like gets up quick? You don't know what this person's going to do. I'd rather them wait it out because that's going to ruin the whole moment.
I think there's a case of respect too. Like, because if you got up in the middle of the wedding, you don't know what this person's intention is, even though that's just like, I want to get the hell out of here. From a place of just sitting there, like you just know they'll be behaved, I know it's kind of weird to say, but
now would it be funny if at the objection part they got up and be like, not object, be like, I'm sorry, I object myself from being here, I don't know either of you, and then get out?
I think my heart would sink if somebody stood up. I don't think that's being said at our wedding, but my heart would sink if somebody stood up, because then the attention would be like, well, who the heck is this guy? So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, if somehow it is said at your wedding, I will give everyone a glare to make sure they don't say shit. So
no,
I will make eye contact with every single person in that room.
Matt, we made the rehearsal. We made the ceremony. So.
I was prepared.
Okay. Matt's just packing a Glock behind him.
I just lift up my jacket.
Okay. That is a dumb thing that I've seen on TikTok, is like, oh, if anybody objects to this marriage, please speak now and forever hold your peace. And like the groomsmen turn around and they like show like their holster. And it's like, okay, we're up in the sticks. That's for sure.
Imagine that's in your wedding photos.
Yeah, a bunch of Glocks just like clocked around.
Oh, man.
I mean, They talk about the bagpipes.
Yeah, so did you ask to have bagpipes at your wedding?
Actually, I think I did at one point.
I knew you would. And the response was?
No. I will like the song we're walking into
Okay.
with my parents and I, so that's fair enough.
I think I've asked you this. I'm going to have some tissues in my pocket for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to cry too. 100%. That's happening.
It's like for me, for you. No, I believe I will have tissues in my pocket as well.
Okay. Do you want me to get a handkerchief in case you need something heavier?
I don't want to talk about my snot outtake.
Okay. All right. We can share if you would like.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh man. If anyone does crash your wedding, I will kick them out. Also.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. That's also, I'm going to give myself that responsibility.
At least in good news, Michelle, our bride, finally met Andrew. They do vow to stay in touch. And of course, wedding mystery is now solved thanks to TikTok.
Yeah. Like I said, the internet remains undefeated all the time. And exciting times.
Yes. With
that said, we're going to slide on in the second half of the show. Some buy or sell. I'm going to buy Venom.
We love Venom.
Yes, the Marvel character Venom. Have you seen the internet freak out about a potential Venom sighting in Panama?
What?
Yeah. So there was, the internet was ablaze. There was a viral video, I believe on TikTok, of a quote unquote alien looking plant thing or rock that people were saying was having venom characteristics. Like it looked like venom, it was moving like venom, like on this plant rock thing. And people were convinced that it was a real life alien growing in Panama. Much like the internet is undefeated, it was debunked later that it was scientists say the substance was not an alien at all. This is from NDTV. I don't know what that is.
Very reputable.
But a silicone-based polymer known as polydimethylsiloxane, PDMS. Both materials are widely used in everyday life, and the eerie muscle-like movements seen in the videos were explained as swelling-induced snapping motion. People were convinced that we were living in Marvel.
Or maybe it's a way that they're promoting an upcoming film with Marvel. With Venom, I should say.
Yeah, I think Venom has to be one of the scarier Marvel characters we could have on Earth.
It's an alien, something we're not aware of, you know?
Yep. Yeah, for sure. So, but internet runs with it, and everyone is freaking out. I'm also going to buy free food. A couple months ago, I believe I told the story where I went to McDonald's, got the wrong order. They sent me coupons. I don't know if I updated. The coupons were good for Wisconsin. Couldn't really use them. So then a couple weeks later, went back to the same McDonald's for the same thing. Same thing happened again. Got the wrong order. This time, got coupons for the correct state.
Okay.
And now I have a bunch of coupons for like free sandwiches and free McFlurries.
Ooh,
so
coupons.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty excited for that.
That's always tough too, because you fool me once, you know, shame on me. Fool me twice, it can't get fooled again. And it's also tough to send you from Wisconsin.
Somehow I think I got in contact with the wrong store number, and they literally sent me a bunch of coupons for that could be used in like Milwaukee. That's not going to do me any good.
I had a bad situation with a fast food joint at one point, and I don't remember if I shared this with you or not, but Trent went to this place. It want a chicken sandwich, and it was raw in the middle. And I called the chain, like I called the corporate. I was like, hey, I said, just I said I got a photo. And then the regional manager called me, and of course she goes, what do you want, like coupons or something? And I said, I just want to make sure that you're doing the job correctly. Well, it should never be like that. It's never frozen. I said, well, it could have been frozen together and it wasn't cooked properly. Well, so do you want coupons? I'm like, no, I just want to make sure that you're doing the job correctly and your store is doing the job correctly.
Yeah, some people just don't get customer service.
Yeah. Well, clearly I got the redhead mascot when I called corporate, but I definitely didn't when I called when the regional manager called me.
Yeah. I think I did mine on the app, which is probably how the miscommunication happened with the store number, but it happens. I'm also buying not having noisy neighbors. My background might look a little different in that new house, and it is awesome. We have no children running above us, dropping things, jumping off beds. I haven't heard my neighbors in a few days, and we've been here a few days. It's great. This place is awesome.
I saw your first backyard patio sit down morning coffee.
That was great. Very nice and quiet. Nice, beautiful morning. I was about to say this is so peaceful and quiet, and then the neighbor's dog started to bark at one point, which is fine. It's love
a dog.
Yeah, dogs barking is better than noisy kids running above my bed. Yeah, it's great. I put the trash out, got picked up on time. Everything's going great. Unpacking sucks, but now I have my own studio, which is great. And the wall colors match our alma mater colors pretty well. Yeah. Yep.
Look at that.
Yep. So I have some frames I'm going to hang up in the background. Those are actually, those hooks up there are like guitar hooks.
Oh.
I think I'm going to try to take those down because I can't, like, they stick off the wall pretty good. I don't know if you can tell. So, but it's going good.
That's good.
On the sell, I am selling Zach Galifianakis. So Robert Redford passed away today.
He did.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
No, but continue.
Okay, well, I have to pull up a photo then. So there is a famous GIF or a photo. Yeah, Mike, I'm going to show you the GIF on the screen. You know this?
Yes.
That's not Zach Galifianakis.
I figured.
That's Robert Redford.
That's Robert Redford.
And the internet, while mourning the loss of Robert Redford, who is a legend, I couldn't tell you a thing he's in.
Marvel. Captain America.
What was he in Captain America?
He was
the old guy?
Yes. Wanted to take over SHIELD, turn it to Hydra. It was Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Redford, Captain America. Let's see.
Robert Ross? No.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name in the movie?
Alexander Pierce.
Yep.
Yeah, but R.I.P. Robert Redford. Everyone's kind of glossing over that and be like, holy shit, it's not Zach Galifianakis.
Mm-hmm. That is quite breaking because I didn't know that either.
I don't think anyone did.
Not even me.
I kind of still don't believe it. I really don't.
Prove me wrong.
And finally, I'm selling bad pimples. I don't know if you can tell. I have a monster pimple like right here on my nose.
I thought you got sunburn on your nose.
No. This exact spot happens like every couple months. And it usually goes away after a few days. So fingers crossed by the wedding, it's fine. Or else the pictures would be.
You just don't have a nose.
Yeah, it's me fine.
Photoshop the nose.
I am finally getting a haircut this week. So excited for that.
Too.
Yep. And I got a shave today. I have timed out when I should shave for the wedding. So my beard looks good.
There you go.
But the pimple's an issue. I like it. It's so painful too. Like I can't even try to like pop it. Like just going like that.
Yeah.
It's in a bad spot.
As the resident frequent pimple person, there definitely have been some pimples that have hurt just by touching your face.
I may need to go back to my days and get like a Stridex pad. I haven't used one of those things in a while. I never thought those worked. I don't know.
So I saw it was like you played baseball 2009 to I think it was like 2005 to 2009. Do you remember those magnesium bands?
Never used them.
What's that?
Never used them.
Never used them, but you're aware of them, right?
I'm gonna Google it. I don't.
I'm not sure if it's magnesium, but
magnesium bands baseball is what I'm Googling.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean those like the things you wear on your wrist? Yeah. Those things definitely didn't work.
Yeah, because I saw it on TikTok. It was like such a ripoff, but like you saw everybody wore them.
Wasn't it for like balance or something like that?
Yeah, it was like
yeah. There's no way those things worked.
Power balance band.
Yeah, I gotta Google it. Power.
They are still. Oh my gosh, they are still active. They just came out with a new titanium series.
I see that right now. There's no way people are buying these.
Oh my gosh, they are $50.
Oh, I'm seeing 30
for the titanium bracelets.
Oh, I see 50. There's no way people buy this.
That is so funny.
You get 10% off though.
10% off because it's a total lie.
Yeah. Yep. Is that all I had? Yeah, that's all I had.
All right. I'm buying retention.
Okay.
You're like, what is that? I listen to, it's called Distractable. Get this. They host 2 episodes a week, Monday and Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, they're pretty good. they generalize it enough where it doesn't seem timely. And no matter what they talk about, I am always interested in two aspects of this podcast. Number one, at the very end, and they just started doing this, the wheel of points. So first they spin a wheel of how many times the wheel is spun. And then they have a wheel that at the end of every episode, they ask what to be added to the wheel. So it was like half point or best comeback or the baldest or the shortest or most the closest color to the background to their t-shirt. Like they just keep adding it every episode. So you're always curious, like they've been doing it now for probably over, I wouldn't say over a year, but probably over like a month. Yeah, definitely been a month, like 30 episodes. And this wheel is huge. So you're always, for me, wondering what's going to be added to the wheel and what's the wheel going to land on at the end of the episode. And then they have what's called the coin of fairness. So if somebody says unfair during the podcast, they then have to go back and they have to flip a coin. And if it all lands on heads, it's in favor. If it lands on tails, it's not in favor. Mm-hmm. And so that always happens too. And this episode had an unfair coin. The coin won. And the wheel gave such detrimental results for the episode to come through. So it just was like, it's like, ah, man, like I could literally just listen to the end and the end of the episode just so I could see who gets the points and who gets the wheel spins for the points as well.
Yeah, that's extremely entertaining and very unique.
Yeah. And it's points based. Like it's the points don't matter technically, but it's a points based episode where the host gives the points to the two competitors. But then the winner of the episode hosts the next one.
Yeah, whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, basically points don't matter. So yeah, retention. Like I will listen to every episode just for the simple fact of the wheel spins and the unfair coin.
Yeah, I'm in. Sounds awesome.
I'm also buying deals.
Deals? Okay.
Deals, like DEALS.
Yep.
So Matt, we are hosting a rehearsal dinner and an after party. Yes. And was trying to figure out, do I have any speakers available that I want to carry that are portable? And Matt knows I have two Bluetooth blue speakers, Sony ones. One of the bases have gone awry. And so I was like, I'm going to get another speaker. So I got a JBL Flip 6.
Nice.
But the best part about the deal was came in a pack of two.
Oh, there we go.
And they connect to each other.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So like we could put this at the pub that's going to be at our rehearsal dinner and at the after party, and we can have just maximum goodness of sound.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
It smells so good too.
My big blue party is up for rental if you need.
Rental. Probably for the getting ready part.
Okay. All right.
You say the word and I'll do it. I'll take care of it.
Done.
I feel like I need to say this. I'm buying my wedding. It's happening.
Yep.
It's here.
Yep.
Matt, what percentage are you at for your best man speech?
100.
Are you at 100?
100.
Oh, man.
It is time.
It is time.
I think it's good. Yep. I think you'll like it. I think everyone will enjoy it. I tried to make, like I said, I don't like when speeches are like when no one's going to understand what you're talking about. So, I think everyone will enjoy it.
I think this is going to be the first time, which is going to be super difficult, that in a public forum that I have to stay quiet. Well, not that I have to stay quiet, but I cannot interject or commentary on the subject.
Yes, don't interrupt your speech or there will be hell to pay.
I just realized you're going to be sitting to some of our fan club of the podcast too. So
oh, okay.
I was thinking about the ride over. I'm like, it's like people who bought merch for us for the very first time are going to be sitting with Matt.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
But yeah, super excited. And then on to my sell. I will give context to this. I'm selling social media feeds. What the hell has happened to chronological order?
This has been one of my biggest pet peeves of like the past 4 years.
It has gotten so much worse as of late compared to when you started talking about it. Because I remember there was something that I liked, and then 2 weeks later it showed up again, and I was like, oh, this is nice. And I'm like, wait, I already liked this post. What?
Yeah. It's been happening to me on TikTok a lot recently.
Yes, that too.
Now, the worst one is LinkedIn. LinkedIn's chronological order is
it sucks.
horrendous.
It's awful.
Really bad.
So awful. And that is my buy or sell. I definitely feel more good, more buy than I do sell. So
More good than buy, or
More
more
good than
buy
buy.
than good, which is very, very good. That
Yes.
concludes I have sell today, but ladies and gentlemen, that does not conclude today's episode. I referenced it last week. I said I was going to have something a little special for today.
Oh God.
And while no, don't be nervous. It's fine.
Okay.
While my best man speech is complete, you all won't be hearing that. So what I wrote a little something on the side is a little poem I would like to say today. That's okay with you, Mike?
You should probably just include the best man speech in the podcast the following week.
Nope. Oh, the following week? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, okay. But before we get there, this week, I have a little poem that I had some help writing with my good friend ChatGPT. I would say maybe like haiku style poem.
Okay.
It's going to be some rhyming. And ChatGPT, thankfully, was aware. I wanted to base this poem. If anyone's ever heard actor Jerry O'Connell give a poem about people, he's done on a few podcasts I listen to. It's phenomenal. His delivery is great. So that's kind of what I went for. And ChatGPT actually, it gave me the poem, and then I was like, this reminds me a lot of Jerry O'Connell. And ChatGPT is like, well, it's funny you say that. That's who I based it off, without me asking. All right. So little poem. It's about 2 pages long, but it'll go quick. So
I will give you the advice. Take your time.
Yes, I will.
Same advice. I'll give you your best man speech. Take your time.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't practice that one yet.
Okay.
So Mike, grab a beer, sit back, enjoy a wedding roast poem for Mike
Oh God.
by his co-host, best man, and designated driver to Domino's. There might be some things in here that I can't say in the best man speech. So.
Okay.
Here we go.
But you could say it in front of potentially millions of people who may listen to this podcast.
Yeah, yes, because millions of people are going to listen to this podcast. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. All right, here we go. Ladies and gents, it's a glorious day. Mike's getting married. Love's on display. But before he says vows and does something smart, I'd like to roast him with love from the heart.
Okay.
11 years ago, fate took a hike and dropped me square in the path of a guy named Mike. Or as he's known when he's feeling clumsy, our bendy-brained buddy, the legend, called Gumby.
Oh shit.
Smart as a whip and corny as hell, he'll fix your Wi-Fi, then tell a dad joke as well. A tech-savvy king, Apple runs through his veins. He updates his phone more than he updates his brain. iOS 26 just came out. And he already told me he has it.
More like liquid ass.
Like I said, he's corny as hell and he's proud of it too. Tells dad jokes so bad they'll physically upset you. His favorite line, make sure you brace for the crime. What do you call a fancy gym? James. Every time. It's not funny anymore. He sings all the time like he's on The Voice, which is bold for someone who hits none of the notes by choice.
Oh, okay.
He'll belt out a ballad with zero shame, but if confidence were talent, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. Now, let's flash back to college, those wild days of salsa, bad beer, and Bacardi Haze. Saturday nights, he'd go live straight from our dorm room. Welcome to Salsa Saturdays. Prepare for your doom. Tips and salsa, his ultimate dream, though after 3 beers, he's off the beam. Mike can't drink without going full tilt, 2 IPAs in, and his dignity's split. Now he sleeps with a CPAP. What a glow-up move. Still snores like a walrus, but now it's improved.
I don't snore anymore, by the way.
Don't interrupt me. He's healthier, he's happier, and less of a fright. Though he still FaceTimes me just to ask, does my desk setup look right?
Shh. I've never done that.
He's gonna buy a new one. It's gonna happen.
No, I'm keeping this to myself.
For 5 long years, we've shared one mic, debating the dumbest of stuff with gusto and spite. We've shared many debates, some fierce, some light. Like Batman's a superhero. Wrong, but polite. He said pancakes beat waffles, truly absurd. The kind of hot take that makes listeners hurt. But that's my co-host, my brother, my guy. I roast him because he is my ride or die. Now enters Jenna, a queen, no debate. Brains beauty and shows up on time, which is great.
Yeah.
She saves real lives while Mike saves memes and argues about capes in his superhero dreams. She's calm, she's kind, she's sharp as a tack. And buddy, somehow, she's still got your back.
Amen.
You locked it down, we're all very, very impressed. We're all still surprised she actually said yes. Just kidding.
That's okay.
So here's to the couple. What a romantic scene. She's got us in white, he's somewhere in green. His name's Gumby. May your love grow strong, your laughter stay loud, even when Mike's jokes make no one proud. Mike, you're my co-host, my gaming partner, my best friend. May your bachelor days meet a beautiful end. And though marriage although marriage means fewer late night rambles, Jenna will always love you, even in CPAP and sandals. Today's podcast may end, but the love, that's for life. Now get out there, bro, and go kiss your wife. And if you ever forget how lucky you are, just remember, you once thought Batman could beat Thor in a bar. Can happen. So raise your mics, your glasses, your cheer to love, laughs, and to married beer. You found your player 2, your ride or die. Just don't name your kid James. Or the joke. We'll say goodbye. Cheers.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're setting some real expectations when you get married, man.
Yeah, it's a little different than my speech. It's quite different from my speech.
If it's quite different, you should be in the Best Man Hall of Fame, because I don't think anybody who is a best man writes a poem for the wedding and also writes a best man speech. Yeah,
Truly one of kind, some may say.
All right, easy there. Oh man, I guess we'll just resume to normal operations. Beacons.ai/funny business pod. Mr. Matthew.
Yes.
Although you have disposed some great wisdom on the people of the coworkers of the funny business world, what is your advice?
For who?
The coworkers of the funny business world.
I
said it before.
You switched it up. Yeah,
I did. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. Has your brain updated?
By the way, I like how we're both in uniform today.
I know.
Yeah.
Beacons.ai/funny business pod.
My advice is love in all forms. I'm gonna love a lot this weekend. That's all I got.
Beautiful. Well, you all listeners will be, and viewers will all be in our spirits as Matt and I get married. That is not.
Yeah.
No.
We're tying the knots.
We're tying.
Running away.
We are the nuptials. Freaking hate that word. We'll come back. We'll probably recap what happened, the good stuff, the good times. But most importantly, Matt, thank you for the ride, time of my life, and most importantly, to be the best bro that anyone can have, a brother from another mother. So
couldn't say it better myself, but I'll try it for this weekend.
I guess we'll put it on ChatGPT. So that concludes this one, and until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.